Hi, my name is Michelle Osmo, and I'm a technology consultant with the School of Medicine and Public Health. I have decided to document my fully prepared to engage certificate program through a video blog. So instead of submitting a paper for our goals for the course, I've decided to do a blog. So because my role within the School of Medicine has been to see ways that technology and education can intersect, thought that this blog would be a great way for me to work with some video capturing software, work with some video editing software, and also get a little practice with a teleprompter. So should there be any time when students wanted to do some type of video blog project, I'd have a little bit of experience. So I'm also going to be documenting that and would love your feedback on it. So a little bit of background about myself. I have been with the School of Medicine and Public Health for almost 9 years. This was my first real job after graduating college, so I've been learning not only how to engage and collaborate within the university, but also learning who I am as an employee and what I want out of my career, what I'm passionate about, what I'm good at, what works well for me. I've had several roles over the last 9 years, and for the past 5 years, I have been primarily focusing on developing a video library. The Wisconsin Partnership Program funded this project through the School of Medicine, and we've kind of worked really hard on it and considered it a success now. It's kind of moved from its infancy and it's kind of able to walk on its own. So this year I have really been given the opportunity to take on some new projects outside the video library. So I currently feel a little bit like I'm crawling out from under a rock and the sun's really bright and I'm not sure what I need to know and where I need to go and what good resources on campus I have. The new projects that I plan to focus on have me connecting back to the educational technology. Sometimes within the School of Medicine, sometimes within the entire health sciences, sometimes with the campus, and sometimes with other universities or institutions outside of UW-Madison. So I feel like I haven't been engaging with some of those organizations as much as I did in the past before this video library project. So I think this engagement certificate is really going to help me add some new tools to my toolbox and teach me how to jump back in and make some new contacts and hit on some of my old contacts and form and facilitate new relationships. The next section of the questions that Harry asked us were, what competencies do we find the most important? What are we seeking to learn from them, and how do you propose that you do this, and how will you judge if it's successful or not? And I hope that others in my cohort had a similar problem that I did. Like, I felt it was really difficult to answer that, so it was easy to identify what competencies were important to me. And it was not so bad to identify like how I thought would be the best way to learn them, but really to judge how I would be successful, I found kind of challenging because I'm not really sure. I'm not sure that I'm even saying how I will learn them is correct. So I'm not sure. I don't really want to set myself up for failure, but also I don't know. I don't know how it's all going to pull together. So I think that's kind of one of the fun aspects of having this video blog too, because I'll be able to hopefully develop these skills little by little and change and tweak how I plan to learn them and what I consider successful. But one of the overarching things that I kept coming back to was, as I was writing these things down, I was thinking, they're kind of so far out of my comfort zone right now. Some of the things that I'm saying that I think just trying them, successful or not successful, will be successful. So just giving it a shot and trying to do some of these things will be considered success to me. So so I'm just going to go ahead and tell you which competencies I plan to focus on. The first one is innovative problem solving. So being able to approach a difficult challenge in a creative way, which sounds easy enough. So I don't know why it seems so hard that sometimes we all have it's difficult for us to come up with ideas. So as I mentioned earlier, I've been working on the video library project for the past several years, and we spent lots of time planning the video library. We were really creative, we were thinking outside the box, we were pushing what was currently being done with video online at the time. But now we are kind of stuck in this service model. So If something's broke, we fix it. If someone complains, I take a closer look and then I say, yep, you're right, that wording doesn't make sense, and then we fix it. But it's really a boring way to face such an innovative project. So I would like to learn more about innovative problem solving or idea generating by learning better ways to generate idea and then use them. I would like to share these ideas with my coworkers. I would like to recruit team members to work on projects that are truly interested in the project. Really focus on people bringing some energy to the table. I'd like to learn from others. I'll be doing lots of asking for advice from coworkers, other organizations on campus. I hope to be attending lots of workshops on idea generating and allowing myself adequate time to do R&D on the projects that I'm working with. I think a lot of times we tend to think that R&D is more like taking time for yourself, and so you don't really do it, or it gets to be pushed to the bottom of the list. But I think especially in these technology projects that are innovative and out there, I mean, really looking at journals and seeing what other institutions are doing is really important. You know, trying out the software, such as this video blog, seeing how it works. So that's what I really hope to do. The second competency that's important to me is participation engagement. So, like I said, I have two new projects that I'm working on, and I feel that both would benefit greatly from participation outside of the IT team, excuse me. So, to date, I've pretty much worked under the model of we create it, you use it, give us feedback, we fix it, you give us feedback, we fix it, give us feedback. And that model works sometimes. But since taking the course or two in participation, I have realized that there are other and sometimes better ways to seek participation. I can give more details on the projects that I'm working on as they progress, but I propose learning more about participant engagement by doing just that, engaging participants. So based mostly on the things that we've learned in Introduction to Participation and Engagement, some examples of things I propose to do include asking a medical student to be part of the electronic coursebook work group, consulting with student services on software needs, creating and leading a diverse team for the ePortfolio projects. Team members would include the associate dean, a representative from student services, someone from IT, librarian, medical student mentors, and a student.